Hey everyone, Zach Benetton here with another demo of a build in an Airtable CRM for financial advisors or other financial professionals. Now, I'm all for automating repetitive tasks that can be just taken out of your brain space and let the AI or the automation do it behind the scenes. But I do think that there are certain situations where letting something be fully automated can create some relationship risks to the client. A good example might be automating your scheduling emails, where it can look really awkward if you send an email to a client via your automation when you were already in the middle of a thread with them, or perhaps you scheduled a meeting and it didn't make it onto your calendar yet. And so to ignore issues like that, I advocate for having a human in the loop automation where you basically have a chance to select that the automatic email goes out rather than it just going out behind the scenes without you touching it at all. Today, I'm going to show you two different builds, one with that human in the loop approach, one that is just fully automated if that is your preference. And so let's go ahead and dive in. First, what I have here is a dashboard that is just showing me the most recent meeting I've had with every client. It's showing me on this tab all of the clients who haven't met with me in the last 6 months. On this tab, it's showing me all of them that have met within the last 6 months. So I can use this to quickly kind of audit and determine who is due for a meeting. If I want to send an automatic scheduling reminder to these people, all I have to do is drop a date in this send scheduling reminder date field. So I'm going to select James Ma and just drop in today, the 17th, for that field. Then I'm going to go over to this other tab and show you the automation that would trigger on this when I select that. So this is essentially saying that when a record matches conditions, and that condition is when the scheduling reminder field that we just talked about is today, then you're going to send an email, right? And so I have this going via Gmail. You can also do it via Outlook, which I'll just drop down and show you. This could be via an Outlook email. It could also be via an email that comes directly from Airtable, though mind you, that will have some Airtable branding incorporated into it. It's going to send from my connected Gmail account to the email addresses for the client that we just found, and it's going to send an email based on just the custom fields I put into here. You can see that there are some dynamic fields in here, like the salutation name join field. What this is doing is essentially just grabbing the kind of casual names, the first names for the household, and if it is a couple, it will drop them both in with an and in the middle versus it just kind of getting mashed together. We can drop in a scheduling link that can be custom to which advisor this client belongs to, and then the advisor name as well. So let's go ahead and just generate a preview of what the client would get. They'd get this email directly from my Gmail account and have the ability to schedule a meeting there. We're also going to run one more step, which is just to update a record on the last auto scheduling email sent field. This is just going to drop in the time this automation runs, so we know that an email was sent out and we don't accidentally doubly send this. The other automation that I can talk about is one that is just fully automated with no human in the loop. This one is going to basically look at your client list every month on the beginning of the month and look at who hasn't had a meeting within the past 6 months. It's then going to find all of those clients, right? So if I go ahead and hit this test action button, we'll find those same clients that were on the list from the page I showed you before on the dashboard. And then it's going to just repeat for each of those to send an email to them with the same information that I had before. So two different ways to automate some emails, one with a human in the loop, one without. If you're curious about these builds, any other scheduling email builds, or anything else in Airtable, feel free to reach out and chat. Thanks.